Hi, my name is Karen Noe, and I'm the author of We Consciousness 33 Profound Truths for Inner and Outer Peace. Today I'm going to start off with a beautiful paragraph from Martin Luther King's I Have a Dream. And here it is. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, the sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will be able to sit down together at a tablehood of brotherhood. I have a dream that one day even the state of Mississippi, a desert state sweltering with the heat of injustice and oppression, will be transformed into an oasis of freedom and justice. I have a dream that my 4 children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today. And so do I. And I know you do too. Just last week I was going for a walk with my dog Duke. And I remembered many years ago, I taught CCD, and there was one exercise where the exercise was we made applesauce. But the purpose was we used all different color apples to see how wonderful it tasted, how delicious it was. And we used Granny Smith, Golden Delicious, Macintosh, all sorts of apples, red, green, yellow, all sorts of apples, and put them together in an applesauce. And it was so delicious. It was so delicious. Now, they all were apples, but they all had a different color on the outside. And the intermingling of all the apples made it what it was. And some of these children actually, to this day, they remind me how special that particular exercise was. So as I was walking my dog Duke, I look up, I have a bird feeder in front of my house, and in the bird feeder are a multitude of birds. There were a few blue jays, cardinals, sparrows, mourning doves, even all sorts of birds that I didn't even know, what type of bird they were, but all different colors. You know where I'm going with this. Red, blue, brown, woodpeckers, red face, and different color body and so forth. They were all getting along. The only time they didn't get along was when one of them was feisty and kicked out, trying to get the other one out of the way so it could have more food. So they didn't care what the other birds looked like. If they were red, blue, orange, didn't matter. What mattered was the type of person, the character of that person, of type of bird that they were. You see where I'm getting at, right? So I continue to walk with my dog, and my dog's a Shih Tzu. And as we're walking, we see a poodle. And my dog Duke was so excited, wanted to get to know this poodle, started sniffing the poodle and wagging his tail, and they were getting along so well. Continued to walk, and there's a Labradoodle. And, Duke really wanted to get to know this Labradoodle. Sniffing each other, wagging each other, they were playing with each other, very excited to be with each other. This continued. There was a dachshund, mixed breeds, all sorts, and Duke wanted to get to know them all, except around my corner, there's a dog who's a bully. And the dog started barking and growling and so forth. And every time we pass his house, he barks, and he doesn't want us to pass by his property. And when we, walk by there, Duke barks. And he wants to go quickly by this place. He doesn't want to become friends with that particular dog. Not because of the color of its fur or how big he was or what breed of dog he was. Because he was a bully. Okay? Finally, I'm looking around, and I also see that all the plants are all planted together. There are flowers and trees and bushes and all sorts of beautiful plants planted all together. Not only evergreens or not only flowers and so forth, all different types of plants. And that's what makes it so beautiful. I even noticed in front of my house, I have a rose bush that's leaning toward the side, leaning over another bush because it wanted to get closer to the other bush. And my rose bush is not saying, oh, that's not a rose bush. I don't want to be near it. And my wish is that humanity could understand this concept as well. Just like the birds and the dogs and the apples and the plants and so forth, that we are all one. We are all one. It doesn't matter what nationality we are, what sex we are, what color of the skin that we have. It does not matter. We are all one. So I know Martin Luther King had a dream, and so do I. And I know you do too. And I'd like to end with a little quote that I found online that was very pertinent to what we're talking about today. It's by Susie Kassem. I hope I said her name right. It's called One But Many. One God, many faces. One family, many races. One truth, many paths. One heart, many complexions. One light, many reflections. One world, many imperfections. One. We are all one, but many. So have an amazing week. I will see you again here next week on Humanities Team Live, and spread the word. And remember, we are all one, and it's wonderful that we are so different from each other. Many blessings to you. Bye-bye. I love you.